What's going on YouTube? Brenn back here, and today I'm bringing you another Rainbow Six Siege video, and it's going to have to do with, of course, the new operators from the Skull Rain update. Today I'm only going to be talking about one of the operators, and the operator is going to be Caveira. Now before I go too in-depth, I'm going to say this is going to be a pretty short video. It's just going to be a pretty self-explanatory video, because I'm just going to go over the best loadout to use on Caveira when you play as her. Now when you're playing as Caveira, there's a few different ways to play as her, but the loadout that I'm going to show you I feel like is the most well-rounded out of all the loadouts, and it can fit for most ways to play her. So for her primary weapon, I think you should use the M12 over the Spaz 15. Now the Spaz 15, very strong shotgun from what I've seen. I'm not very good with it at all, but some people can map people with it, just like the Spaz 12. And even with 28 damage, it tends to kill pretty quick because how quickly you can shoot the gun. But the reason I think you should use the M12 over the Spaz 15 is because of range. You have a strong little secondary pistol that does 99 damage and can pretty much deal all your close quarters encounters, which is pretty much what the Spaz 15 is meant to do. So if you already have one gun that's insanely well in close quarter combat, why have two? There's really no point. You might as well just switch it out for the submachine gun that can be still pretty lethal in close quarters and in far range as well. Next, we're going to talk about is her gadget. So we're going to skip over a secondary because she only has one option, that's the Lucen, and the Lucen's a pretty solid secondary weapon. So for her gadgets, she has either a choice of nitrocell or barbed wire. Now this one's just a complete no-brainer, and you're going to want to choose the nitrocell, obviously. Now, if you really want a reason why you're going to want to choose the nitrocell, well, nitrocells are pretty much the direct counter shield users, and when you're pretty much always traveling alone since you're a roaming operator, when you're running her, you're going to want a nitrocell to take out those pesky little shield operators. Now I'm going to talk about the attachments that you're going to want to run on the guns for this loadout. Now for the M12, you can actually go with a few different ways around this one. So you can either run, you have two options, the reflex or the red dot, and I feel like red dot is just not viable in any means in this game, so I would go with the reflex. Now why you should be running reflex, it's simple. It's the better option of the two when it comes to red dot and reflex. Yes, I think these are the two weaker ones when it comes to a one-time zoom. I feel like the holographic is the better scope, but you don't have that option here. Now you may be thinking to yourself, why is reflex better than red dot? Well, it's actually pretty simple. All you gotta do, this game, it's all about headshots, as you know. To get a headshot with this gun, all you gotta do, put the top of the triangle right underneath the head, and most of the times, you're gonna end up with a headshot out of it. Now, when it comes to choosing your barrels, you got two options. You either got the suppressor, or you got the flash hider. Me, personally, I choose the flash hider. I use flash hider on all my weapons, and that's because I try to tap fire as much as I can. But I usually don't run suppressors ever, but for Caveira, I feel like there's a little bit of an exception to that. Now, since Caveira is supposed to be a pretty stealthy character with her ability Silent Step, it wouldn't be a bad idea to run Suppressor if you just want to be completely in the stealth, in the unknown, as some would say. People won't end up finding your spot much unless they watch the kill cam. Now, there's no foregrip option for this gun because it's already built in, so with the recoil, it's what you see is what you get. Now for the underbarrel attachment, you're going none, alright? If you use a laser sight period in this game, I really don't see a fucking reason. The only reason to put on a laser is when you're a shield operator, and that's for your pistol. Now you may be thinking to yourself, oh, Brenn, man, come on, the hipfire accuracy is so much better with a laser sight on. Oh yeah, okay, don't get me wrong on that. Yeah, it's going to make your accuracy better. But you know what else it's also going to do? Give away your position. And for a stealthy character like Caveira, that's the last thing you want to do, is just give away your position because your laser's pointing out. Now, most of you are going to be like, oh, come on, Brenn, if you aim down your sights, the laser goes away. Nope, that's not true at all. The laser stays there. I've tested it, it fades a little bit, but that's about it. It still stays there, and your position's still given away before you can even shoot or look at someone. And now onto the pistol. You only have one attachment available, and that's the laser sight, and like I said before, no point of running it at all. And with that being said, that's going to be your loadout for Caveira. If you want a well-balanced Caveira, where she can fight from close range pretty well and long range, that's going to be your loadout for her. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Come back Sunday for another video. Yeah, it's been Brenn, and I'm out. Peace.